So what is up guys, welcome to AGT Tech and Motivation YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to be answering the most requested question of all time, and that is, should we buy an iPhone SE in the later part of 2019? Most of the people are planning to get an iPhone SE, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing that should you invest your money for this iPhone SE, and if you want to get this, then in which kind of way you should get it. So guys, without any further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, first let us discuss why the iPhone SE was made. The iPhone 5s was one of the best or the greatest innovation by Apple by introducing the Touch ID system into smartphone, and that was a totally different design from the iPhone 5. And later when it introduced the iPhone 6, that was one of the slimmest smart iPhones ever made, or the slimmest smartphones on the planet. And later they went the iPhone 6s, which was super beast in performance with its the greater chipset of the A8 Fusion A8 chip, which was pretty great and was performing absolutely fantastic in the Geekbench scores. So Apple was really stuck because the iPhone 6s and the iPhone 6 price was very expensive, and the iPhone 5s even that price was also too expensive, and hence for the countries or for the people who refused to upgrade their iPhones, Apple made this iPhone SE just for this reason. And the iPhone SE was actually the mix of the iPhone 5s, the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6s. The shell was of the iPhone 5s, the internal chip was of the iPhone 6s, and the other small components in the phone were a little bit like the iPhone 6. So the three models of the iPhone combined together will make this iPhone SE. So guys, it is now up to the point it's a 4-year-old smartphone, and most people are really confused because should we get the iPhone SE in 2019? Because it doesn't make any sense. The iPhone 6 was discontinued pretty recently, and next turn is for this iPhone, it looks like, but the performance is pretty impressive. Even in 2019, the fingerprint reader, everything without any problem, without any lags, glitches, works on this device, and I'm just pretty much sure that you will not have any problem to get this. But here is something comes tricky part. When it was first launched in India, its price was 26,000 rupees, and now it's the later part when the iPhone SE even was not selling in India, its price was dropped to 18,000 Indian rupees. And this was not like a drastic price drop, but it took like 2 years for people to come at this price. Until even for today also, you can see on Flipkart and any other website, the pricing of the iPhone SE is 17,000 Indian rupees. So it is again not a tremendous price decrease. And for the 2019 smartphone, you should not pay so much money for this iPhone SE, and that's my truth. If you go for any used iPhone SE, which you will get easily for around 9,000 to 10,000 rupees, yes guys, you will get it for 9,000 to 10,000 rupees. If you will search a lot on it is even available on OLX, it's even available on Quicker and most other platforms. Or if you know any person locally which owns an iPhone SE and want to sell it, go there and contact to that person, just because it doesn't make any sense in 2019 to invest such a sum of money for this iPhone. Again, another question, should we upgrade? Well, if you are looking for a handset that you want for a year or a half month, or you can say 6 months or half a year or 1 whole year, so guys, for that time of period, you can go for the iPhone SE, I would suggest. But if you're planning to use the iPhone, or you occasionally switch these smartphones, and like you are planning to use it for like 2-3 years, well then this is not an iPhone to go for. Because why I'm making this video, because iPhones are generally a long time investment. Once a person has paid or invested such an amount of money for a smartphone, he or she will never again really plan to invest again such much high sum of amount for again a fantasy to come true. So at the end, I just want to discuss that the iPhone SE in 32 gig version is the best, and even in few online stores, the refurbished deals and every other kind of the smartphone type, you can get it for 12,000 rupees. And just I would suggest that you go and just explore a lot on internet or in your local stores that what its price is going to be. And kind of I want to say that iPhone SE is still a pretty nice strong flagship. It has a 12 megapixel back camera just like the iPhone 6s, the iPhone 7, the iPhone 8 and every single iPhone till today, the 10s and 10s Max. They all are rocking 12 megapixel cameras. And this thing is, I know that each generation the lenses have been improved and everything, but again the megapixel count, or you can say the aperture, is actually the same as the 12 megapixels, and it really performs quite well in the camera department. It even beats the 2019 smartphones, the Android smartphones, for this reason, because its camera is super good. I wouldn't recommend its front camera a lot because it's 1.2 megapixels. Few people will say that the 1.2 megapixels is really a poorest camera you can find, but I don't know, but the iPhone handles it pretty great. And you sometimes feel that the 1.2 megapixel sensor takes more clearer shots than an 8 megapixel selfie camera. So again, I want to say that the processing power of the iPhone SE is pretty top notch, and you will never see a lags or glitches on the iPhone SE. I wouldn't at all recommend the iPhone 6 or iPhone 5s up to this point, but I can recommend the iPhone SE for a person who is planning to get it for 1 year and later going to be choosing. Or if you're a person you want to invest, you can invest any amount for an iPhone and you want it to last very long. Well, the iPhone of choice has to go to the iPhone 10. I know it's again a 2 years old smartphone up to this point, but the iPhone 10 is actually just similar to the current iPhones design wise. The hardware is also top notch. The A11 Bionic chip is super great, and the battery does not pretty well performs, but you're just going to get the same experience out of the newer iPhones, and you can get a battery case for a decent value and use it with that case, and you will never feel any battery shortage for whole day or the full week, depending upon the battery case's durability or the ability. So guys, at the end, I want to conclude that if you're looking for an iPhone SE in 2019, I would suggest a yes to everybody, because the phone actually performs really well and it has the ability to beat any 10 to 15,000 rupees Android smartphone up to this point, even after being 4 years old smartphone. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope so you have liked this video, and thanks a lot, or you can say thank you very much, because the yesterday's video which I made in 4 hours, the video had 150 views. So that was pretty great for me. I've never seen instant views like this, and hope so you will like this video as well. If you have liked this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel and leave a comment that which video you want to see next. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.